Everybody in between. This is your old pal Norman, Big Norm, however you want to call me, and I'd like to welcome you to SBD Entertainment Design Studios and Miss Emma House. We have a special guest here today. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I've been knowing this lady forever, and I have never gotten to know her as well as I have gotten to know her in the last few days. Miss Deidre Randolph. Miss Deidre Randolph is an actress. She works in the entertainment and concert business, and she's a former educator. But I am not going to steal her glory. I'm going to allow her to tell me or tell you everything about herself. So, hello, Miss Randolph. How are you?
Hello, Norman. Hello, everyone.
Tell me who Deidre Randolph is.
Deidre Randolph is a Richmond native of Richmond, Virginia, and I attended Highland Springs High School, graduated from Virginia State University twice,
Whoop, whoop.
bachelor's degree in special education, and a master's degree in education administration and supervision.
Ouch, I didn't know that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta catch up here. I gotta catch up. Tell me, Deirdre, where are you from? You from Richmond? Are you from Points otherwhere? You got family here? What's that?
Yes, I have family here in Richmond, Virginia, yes.
That's good. That's
Yes.
good. Okay, tell me now. I know in our conversations that we have, you were talking about being an educator. Tell me what you did as an educator.
I was a special education teacher and a Division Y administrator for 26 years. After retirement, I decided to work on post-secondary at 3 different community colleges in Virginia as a high school career coach, an adjunct professor, and a recruiter.
So, how does that play into the entertainment and concert business?
Well, Norman, I was teaching and working in entertainment simultaneously. I had a staff that would take care of the artists, picking them up from the airport, taking them to the hotel while I was teaching. And as soon as my day ended, I changed hats and started working in entertainment to finish up the concert.
Okay. So, did you meet a lot of good artists there?
I have met a plethora of artists, and some of them we're still friends to this day.
So, drop some names now. Tell me some people.
Confunction, GQ, The Whispers. Yes,
Really?
yes,
You met the Whispers?
yes, I have driven them at least 4 times in Richmond as their chauffeur.
Oh, they're my boys right there.
Yes.
They're my boys. I think my first wife, I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. My first wife, Chocolate Girl. And we used to play that all the time. So tell me what else you did in the entertainment business.
I also was a stage manager for Venture Richmond when they produced Second Street Festival.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much just other little incidental jobs in entertainment.
Oh, you know you can't hide your light under no bushel. You know that, don't you?
And I also was a chauffeur for 15 years with Fridays at Sunset. Every Friday in Richmond, Virginia, that concert series was really great, really great.
So why did they stop that?
I'm not sure of the reason why it ended, but it was I was very grateful to have the opportunity, and that's when I met so many national recording artists.
Okay, okay, okay. So, let's get into this. We got some questions. You know, I got some questions for you.
Okay.
You know, I got some stuff for you. I'm gonna throw a few of them at you here. Um, what age did you begin? How long you been doing this?
Okay, I'm gonna start off with my childhood of entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
My family always played music in the household, and that's how I got accustomed to music or introduced to it. And from there, I started playing the clarinet. In high school, I played the xylophone or the bells. At Virginia State University, I was a part of Trojan Explosion. I was in the percussion section, and I created a drum cadence, which is no longer used, but it was used after I graduated from Virginia State University. So listening to the music at home, and my parents introduced me to so many genres of music. For an example, lots of Motown music and jazz. And one of my favorites is Hugh Masekela. And if you're not sure of that song, if you listen to the Allstate commercial today, that's Hugh Masekela's song.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the
Okay.
Allstate commercial.
Okay. Now you said that earlier that you were working and in the entertainment, that you were teaching
I was
and
teaching.
in the entertainment
Yes.
business together. So what made you go into the entertainment business to begin with?
Again, my parents introduced me to music.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess about my preteens, one of my cousin who's posthumous, he's from Richmond, but he was in New York a lot. And when he came home, he would always give my brothers and I a lot of promotional items. So we really didn't know exactly what he was doing. But as we grew older, we knew that. And so as of today, I am actually paying homage to my cousin because I'm the only one in the family that work in the entertainment career.
All right. All right. Now, let's get into this acting.
Okay?
How long have you been an actor?
I've been an actor since I was, I'm going to say about 52, 53 years old.
Uh-huh.
So it's never too late. It is never, ever too late.
So what, did you have to do your auditions and all of that
Yeah,
stuff?
some auditions and some some producers called me because I learned to work behind the camera and as well as in front of the camera.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
so sometimes the director changes his mind and see a blank wall, by me working behind the camera, he'll ask me, "Can you get in this shot? Go to makeup and get in this shot," because he doesn't like the way it look until he has a live person there. So that has helped me with my acting as background, and it's just really been good. But again, it's never too late. I never had any formal training of acting. I use my own techniques of memorizing my lines, and it's been good. It's really been good.
So what are the jobs you had behind the camera?
So one of my responsibilities were the slate, and I used a digital slate from one of my productions, and I learned how to say what scene, what take, and how to use the apparatus as well as knowing the lingo when you work behind the camera and what to do because time is money. So as soon as I finished slating what scene and the what take it is, I had to disappear quickly in front of the camera so that the director can say action.
Okay, tell me some stories. I know you got some stories. Actors behind the scenes, all that good stuff. Tell me some stories. Do you have any?
With behind the scenes, all the productions when you're working on the film are all different. We have some that just different things happen, and you just have to flow. That's the key thing, and stay professional. It's a lot of long hours, very long hours, but they're rewarding, very rewarding. And I've met a lot of actresses and actors as well over
Okay.
the years.
Okay.
Yes.
Now you mentioned the slate. For those of us who know nothing about the background of the music and entertainment, Tell us what the slate is.
The slate is where you see it's a apparatus where you see it's marked with the date, the name of the movie, and the director, what scene it is, and what take. So I had to have a cheat sheet with all the alphabets, the military alphabets on it, so that it helps for post production. That's the purpose of the slate, so that when it's time for the movie to end, and we're ready to put it into actually put all the scenes together. That's the purpose. So the person that's editing will know from scene to scene what to include.
Okay, so is there something else that you've worked with back there, or is that mainly that was one of your positions there?
That was one of them. On another movie production, for a movie, I was a production assistant or a PA, and that person, that's what they do. They help with assisting everyone back behind the camera.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my areas, I had to get props for the movie, and that was fun, asking different companies or individuals, could I borrow their items, and I would ensure that their names would become part of the movie, and I did that for them.
So you told me before that you've worked on some sets. I know you've worked on. You were actually in front of the camera on some movies. Could you tell me who they are?
Sure. One of the movies I worked background as far as behind the camera it's called The Adventures of Muddy Lions Troop 491, which is a loosely true story from Richmond, Virginia. I also worked for a movie that just was released a couple of weeks ago. It's called Finding Boaz, the movie, and that's on Eventive. That's the link that you have to use to view that movie. And it's a Christian comedy that both men and single men and women can learn from that one.
That's cool.
And my most recent movie it's called Mr. Evans. That's a television pilot. We have already completed the pilot, and we're waiting for the distribution decision. If it is purchased from a company, then we go back into production. I've never have I don't have any experiences in a television pilot, but this one is my first, so I'm real excited about it.
You sound like it. You sound like it. So what's going on in the future for you? What are you looking for in the future?
I would like to someday become a union actor to
Okay.
get my breakthrough.
Okay.
Yes.
What's involved in that?
You have to become, you have to have experience on a SAG or union commercial or movie, and it's a little maybe the right place at the right time, and who you speak with to let them know or show your resume as evidence of
Okay.
what you have done for the to become. You will receive a voucher, which is a piece of paper, and that will give you the title and the rights for a union actor.
Okay, so when you say SAG, we're talking about the Screen Actors
Actors
Guild.
Guild, yes.
Okay. Yeah. See, I know some things. I'm
Yes.
good. I'm good. I'm good.
And you have to have 3 either background on a SAG production or speaking lines. So those are the kind of the basis of the criteria for becoming a union actor.
And you can do this.
Yes.
And you can do this.
My breakthrough is coming.
So it's your plan. I mean, if you become a union actor, would you travel? Would you, go to Paris to film and all that good stuff?
If I'm offered, yes. Yes.
Let me ask you this: you have a lot of credits behind you, so that I can see. Do you have a mentor? Do you have somebody that you follow and that gives you the right words and the right feelings?
I do not have a mentor per se. I have another friend who is currently a union actor, and when he have auditions, I would say the speaking lines for him, and when I have an audition, he would say lines for me. And so we kind of give each other tips. But as far as any other mentors, no, I do not. I try to look at various characters and not just one particular character. I try to have roles in comedy, action, but I do not care for like the horror movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you draw your line at that.
Yes, I do.
Okay. What about those ones like the drug movies and stuff like that, the boys in the hood kind of
No.
stuff? You're not interested in stuff like
No.
that? You want to keep it family friendly?
Yeah, no demonic movies.
None of that monster stuff?
No.
Okay, that's cool. Now, I understand you have shot some commercials for Venture Richmond.
Yes, I shot a commercial to promote downtown Richmond, and that was an 8-hour day. It was fun. I learned a lot about commercials.
I've
Yes.
looked at that commercial.
Yes.
You want to show everybody?
Yes.
Let's look at this commercial here, and then we can come back and talk some more. You look like you were having way too much fun.
Yes, we had a
You were
great
having
time.
way too much fun. Oh my goodness, slurping the oysters and all that good stuff. Oh God, who were those other two people with you?
It was actually two other ladies. It was actually a total of 6 of us for that day,
Mm-hmm.
and it was fun shooting around Richmond. And I didn't know anyone except one gentleman. That's the only person I knew.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, looking at that, you would think that all of that was done at one time. Now, I'm in the business a little bit, so I know a little bit different. Tell us how that was done.
So the cameraman shot the females, and then someone else was shooting for the males, and then we met up at the end when you see all of us hugging.
Yeah.
And that was 8 hours.
But you had like 5 or 6 different scenes in there.
Yes.
So
Yes.
every scene had to be shot in a different place at a
Yes.
different time with the right, with the right lighting.
Yes.
And all that stuff. Guys, I'm saying this, I'm letting you know this because for all of my amateur photographers, for all of my amateur photographers out there and all my amateur videographers, guys, this is not an easy thing to do.
No.
Just to have everything lined up correctly, the lighting is the same, the angles are just right. It was a lot going on there. I have seen shoots like that, and I know that they got reflectors. There's
Yes.
about 20 people out there
Yes.
holding reflectors and cameras from different angles and gaffers, mic booms, and
Yes.
all that kind of stuff. So there is an industry out there. If you're interested in getting started, Deidre was really helping me get started in this field with the with the Virginia Film Office.
Yes.
And the Virginia Production
An
Alliance.
alliance, yes.
Okay, with the Virginia Production Alliance. So this interview is not just about Deidre. It's going to be informative for my audience and everybody to be able to get into this business, to actually get in. Of course, you guys already know I'm a graduate of Virginia State as well in mass communications, and I am still working toward learning my trade. So if you're interested in doing something like that, please feel free to contact me or contact Miss Deidre Randolph. If you're interested in hiring her for some of your sets, we got another video for her a little bit later on, but I'm going to keep that one in my pocket for right now. So that's her information right there on the screen. So please feel free to reach out to her if you're interested in having her perform for one of your venues or something like that. Okay? So let's get back to Miss Randolph. I have not given up on grilling her as of yet. We just broke the ice here. So you said that you started in entertainment while you were in school. And you started as an actor at the age of around 50?
52, yes.
52, something
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
How long do you think you can go?
As long as God willing to continue my gifts.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go. There we go. And are you planning on pursuing? I know you want to be a union actor,
Yes.
but before you get to be that union actor, Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? What kind of moves do you want to make in order to make that happen for you? Are you actively seeking other jobs and in the field?
Yes, I'm a member of a portal called Backstage,
Uh-huh.
and that someone did mention that to me that it would help me get acting opportunities, and so that's a membership portal, and you pay once a year, and you have access to a lot of the casting all over the world.
Access like what? What kind of things do you have?
For auditions, you set your account and you pay for it, and then you receive different types of casting notices.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Now for my auditions, if I wanted to go into those, what should I have for an audition? What should I be ready to give them?
Okay. First of all, you need to have photos, and not from your cell phone, but from a professional photographer. So you can see Norman for that, definitely. And I have about 17 different poses, headshot, mid-length, and full-length shots of myself,
Mhm.
because that's what some casting directors are looking for. And then your headshot resume, once you place your headshot on that, then break down the different categories. If you work in background, if you're a supporting role, if you work in the crew department or production, which in other words behind the camera, just break down your categories on your headshot resume. Even if it's one time, I have placed it on my resume. Even if you volunteer for something, put that on your resume. You have to promote yourself.
So what if you have nothing? What if you don't have you just want to get into this field, you've never done anything, you want to get some experience at it. What do you do?
Well, my first recommendation is to join Virginia Film Office or whatever film office that's in your state. Most of them will have a film office, and join that and become a member. And from there, you'll catch the bug like I did of getting into the industry, because you will network, you meet people, and you just never know.
Okay. So what happens in an audition?
When you have to self tape, you have to first slate, and that means saying your name, where you're from, and the role that you are auditioning for, and then you go into whatever script that is given to you. Sometimes I have auditioned or place. Excuse me. I, sometimes I have been asked. Sometimes I would submit for a particular role, and the casting director changed shifts and asked me to audition for another role. So I've done that. So all the productions are always different, but just don't give up.
Is it like you see on television how they will give you a little script to learn or a little piece to learn and then say come back in 20 minutes and let me see what you got, that kind of thing? Or do you take something in that, like when I was in school, I took drama and I did this thing for Men of Honor, and it was just a little small blurb kind of thing, and we had to stand up in front of the class and did that. And my acting teacher said you always have to have something prepared that you can do. Is it like that, or?
Sometimes it just depends on the role of the production. Sometimes I've been in a line, and all they want to do is see your face, and then you may get selected, you may not get selected. So it
They
just
actually
depends.
select based on a look as
Yes.
well? The type
Yes.
of look that they want?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So somebody like me that's on the downhill side of 60 there, they may pick me as a grandfather or something like that, or something.
Yes, or whatever your skill set that you have, you will get selected.
Okay, okay. Well, look, let's switch gears here for a minute. I know you're a spiritual person,
Yes.
but nobody else knows you like that.
Okay.
So tell me about your spirituality.
My
Let's
spirituality.
make this personal.
Okay. My spirituality, I do attend church in Richmond, Virginia, and I serve on different ministries. My most recent one this week was planting Savoy cabbage. And when I'm out on the garden and walking around, that's my quiet time with God. And I'm also helping the community and our church because we use our gardens for our to serve in our kitchen, the meals to prepare for our church members and visitors, as well as food banks and homeless shelters. So we don't sell the once I use the fruits and vegetables, we don't just sell them. We give. We want to bless other people.
That's great.
Yes.
That's great. Now, I know which church you go to. We're not going to mention it, though, but I know that your church has been responsible for filling up people's cars
Yes.
and all kinds of things,
Yes.
you know, which I think is very admirable. It's not saying that you have to be a member of a church like that, but it's always good to have a good basis. Do you feel that your connection helps to center you?
Yes, it has. As well as I've been asked to be a part of productions in my church, so that is also helps me when I am not at church with other productions, and so that has been really, really good. I work on props. Sometimes I'm actually acting in the church production, getting the message out to the world, basically, because we are an international church.
Okay, okay. So no matter where you go with your cinematography, or you know your acting, or your concert entertainment business, you always keep a little time for
Yes.
yourself,
Yes.
for stuff like that.
Yes.
There's a reason I said that, folks. There's a reason I said that. I am spiritual myself, and I honestly believe that. I know this is going to turn some people off, but if it does, okay. You know that God has to be a focus in your life. The God of your understanding,
Yes.
not my God, but the God of your understanding has to be a focus in your life. So, when you were little, and you said that your parents used to play a lot of music for you,
Yes.
get you into the entertainment. Did you do any of those the little kid skits in church?
No, however, I did take ballet baton, modern dance, modeling. I was involved. My parents kept me really involved
That's
as a
enough.
child, and we always had music playing in our household.
Are you the one that used to sing to the spoon?
Yes, 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 I did.
That's
Yeah,
a good
and
deal.
dance, and you have
That's
to
a
dance,
good deal. And dance.
and you have to dance. Yes.
Okay, okay. So, we're getting close to the end of this interview here, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Norman.
I told you were going to be all right. See, you were fine. You were fine. Is there anything you'd like to add?
I would like to add to everyone, everyone has a talent, and please use your gifts. Please use your gifts.
All right, all right. These interviews normally go like about 45 minutes, but I think we really covered a lot of information.
Yes, I
A
do.
lot of information. So let me bring this up, and I don't know. I told you I had another clip for you, and here we go. What exactly is the gourmet kitchen?
The gourmet grill is where the food from the gardens is prepared, and we have you can eat meals during Sunday services. You can have to-go meals on midweek services, and That's what we do. You can order food online and come to the church and pick it up.
Oh, so the Gourmet Grill is not a restaurant out in the street. It
No.
is the church
Yes.
restaurant.
Yes.
How often are you guys open?
Every day we're open, and we have Sunday and midweek services.
Okay, so this is this like after Sunday meal? You can just go down there. I mean, after church, after
Yes.
service, you
Yes.
can go down there. And so, would you pre-order before you go, and then when you get there, it's ready to go, or is it a kind of restaurant environment where you can sit down and have a good meal?
Well, if you attend church, yes, we have cafes. We have about 2 or 3 cafes in our church. Otherwise, you can come to the church. You can either pre-order or come to the church and just pick up a meal. We definitely have Thanksgiving is our largest day that largest orders that we have. They're pre-order, and we have a staff that will assist the public with picking up their orders as well.
So, how are they handling COVID?
We've never shut down.
Okay, okay.
We still practice social distancing, taking your temperature, and it's been well.
Wearing the
And
mask.
wearing the mask, yes,
Okay.
we wear our mask, and our church also is sterilized at least 2 to 3 times a week.
Okay,
Yes.
so that's good. That's
Yes.
good. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank Miss Deidre Randolph, my friend. I'm calling her my friend now. I'm letting her into my circle. Now we've been in each other's orbits for a few years now. I just never got to know her as
Never
well
knew.
as I did now, and
Yeah.
I am truly impressed with everything that you have going on,
Thank you.
with your spirituality, with your ability to give back to everybody. And believe it or not, this little interview that you did right here will probably help somebody in the long run. It will help me. It will help me because I got a lot of stuff going on, but I always like to keep busy and I like to keep doing things. So I'm going to take some of this advice and some of this information and put it to some good use. Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Norman Washington at Miss Emma's House, and Miss Emma's House is a division of Design Studios. Parent company is Success by Design LLC. If you are interested and you would like to be interviewed, if you have a trade, if you have some skills, if you have something that you would like to bring to the public, please contact me at your earliest convenience. And I am working over here at the same time, so you're going to see me look away every now and then. Contact me at your earliest convenience. Our office number is 804 305, I'm sorry, 275 375 2740. I got way too many phone numbers, guys. 375 2740 is my office number. While we are in the show, if you would like to call the show, it is 804 305 8732. My email address is missemmashouse@gmail.com. If you have a show suggestion, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to promote some of the businesses around, some of the home-based businesses. As a lot of people went back home during COVID and started their paparazzi jewelry business and everything like that. Guys, right now, all of the services are free of charge. If you would like to come in and do an interview for your company, for your business, for your family, for your church, now is the time to do it. All of the services are free of charge. Miss Emma's House is a free YouTube site. Please visit Miss Emma's House and subscribe. I would appreciate that. And just keep watching. Keep watching because we have a lot of good things going on. Miss Randolph, is
Yes.
there anything else you would like to say?
Norman, I really appreciate the opportunity. Yes. And you stay blessed.
I can't help but be blessed, baby.
Okay.
God got to get a hold on me. Thank you once again for
Thank
coming.
you.
And you have a blessed day. And my peoples out there, you guys stay blessed. I'm still looking for you. Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye. Whew.